Welcome to the One Foot Drive podcast. Mike Zabo, Tony Iannone, and Andy Duvall. Ryder Cup week, boys.
Let's go. Let's go.
It is the week we've been waiting for. We've been talking about it. We are ready. Special episodes, Ryder Cup. But first off, how's the week, boys? What weekends?
It's fantastic. Bills game Thursday. Kind of hard to beat.
Yep, the boys rallied. We for those that don't know, the podcast was at the Bills game on Thursday. Miami Dolphins at the Bills Thursday night game. Steph had to endure the three knuckleheads all night.
Oh yeah,
A bunch of shenanigans at the tailgate. Bills came out on the positive side of the game.
Yeah.
No doubter. It was close for a little while, but in reality, it was just like a cat playing with a ball of yarn, just kind of playing with its food a little bit, and they took their business.
They did. It was a fun game to be at. A lot of energy.
Oh yeah, that was your first game, right, Duvall? First
ever Bills home game. So I've done the Miami game. The tailgate's not quite the same, but yeah, the tailgate was a treat. So,
yeah. So I'm wondering, you guys, like for those that don't know, Tony and Andy, they do 99% of the editing and the clips and the posting. They're the technological geniuses of this podcast. I'm just wondering, like, we had a couple great videos from the tailgate of some individuals going through a table, and they haven't been posted on the pod yet. I don't understand why. Any reasoning? Probably bad, probably hard to edit, grainy content or something. I don't know. Do you boys know why those haven't made it to the podcast yet?
No comment.
I'm not sure. I managed to get my bunker shot onto the clips of the podcast today. But other than that, no. We'll have to get them out there.
All right.
I'll have to get them out there. My apologies.
You don't have to. They don't have to.
I'm a bit more willing than I think you may be, but
I bet. I think one's a little more embarrassing than the other. That's
when you do them, you might have to overlay music over the how you guys do that. You wouldn't be able to hear what people are actually yelling, or may not be good for our younger viewers. What happens at Bills tailgates, some of the language. So make sure you have a nice song. We'll have to get a nice song, especially for Tony's. Tony's was like a Titanic type of.
Agreed.
Like a.
Yeah, I agree.
I think that would be very appropriate. Yeah.
I'm just glad you made it. I'm just glad you're here for the pod, Tony. When you were going through that, I was a little worried. So
had a couple physios this week. We're all good.
Yeah.
Got checked out.
Oh man.
Putting your TPI training to the test.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
So that was go ahead.
Yeah, I got a little.
See your neck's tilted just to one side still, so I didn't know what was going on.
I can't really turn it that much yet, but we're getting there.
Oh yeah.
Cautionary tale for those that think it's fun to go through a table. Leave it to the professionals,
Just pick your table wisely, that's all.
We'll save that for the clips. We'll save that. We can't give it away. But table selection is key, yes.
Key. Very key.
It is key. That is key. So that was our Thursday night. A lot of fun for sure. And then Friday we rallied for a little golf game. We had a little match. That was fun. I mean, Tony and I strung it together to win 3-up. So that was that was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Hey,
it was a devastating blow for me on that Friday. I'm not gonna lie. Devastating blow.
Yeah. You and Luke, you'll be playing in the 4-ball together, right? So it was a good warm up for you guys.
Yeah.
Luke's a very accomplished player at the club and plays on a lot of high amateur stuff. So you guys actually should have a good showing. That's coming up when a couple weeks, right? You're in Pittsburgh for that.
Yeah, I think it's like 10 days from now, like 12 days. Yeah, maybe like 10. Yeah. I think it's like the 5th or something. So it'll be a little longer. 2 weeks.
I forgot to ask you. You need golf balls. You haven't played in a while, so I don't know what's your inventory like.
I'll pull a couple out of the shag bag. It's all good.
Run them through the ball watcher.
Yeah, just first tee, just cranking the ball washer out. No big deal.
You're not going to get
So,
the Epsom salts and trying to figure out which ones are balanced. Just as long as the cover's not damaged, they're going in your bag. No
yeah,
set.
it might even be slightly damaged. I'm not sure.
Oh, that's great. Well, we're going to switch things up this week. It was definitely a great weekend. We touched all the bases. We're going to jump right into player pretender because we've got Ryder Cup. So without further ado,
player or pretender.
Tony, let's rip it. I even forget, Andy. This is how bad it is. Did we win last week?
We did. Yeah.
Okay. And is that 1 week in a row or is that 2?
Yeah, that's one.
One.
Right, so we're going for
We got
2.
back on the horse. Back on the horse.
Jeez, it feels like a month ago. I can't remember.
Long week.
There he goes.
Good
Yeah,
luck.
a lot happened since the last podcast. A lot has happened.
Oh yeah.
That is for sure.
Yeah, I went Ryder Cup American team for you boys. See if you guys can stay on the horse here. Little throwback. It's kind of 70s themed, but I figured otherwise it would be a little too easy. But yeah,
I was
good luck.
still swimming at that time, but yeah, it's good.
Yeah, you and me both. But well, I got faith. All right, I'm shutting the cam. All right, golfer, 2 truths and a lie. Here we go. Golfer number 1, Chip Beck. Chip Beck, born in Fayetteville, North Carolina. Chip Beck turned pro in 1978. Went on to win 4 times on the PGA Tour. Represented the United States 3 times at the Ryder Cup, 89, 91, 93. Famously holding crucial putts during the 1991 War by the Shore at Kiowa Island. Notable finishes in majors, including runner-up at both the 1986 U.S. Open and 1993 Masters. That is golfer number 1, Chip Beck. Golfer number 2, Tommy Gardner. Gardner, originally from Tulsa, Oklahoma, turned pro in 72. Went on to capture 3 PGA Tour titles during his career. Known for a hot streak in 78 where he won twice in the span of 6 weeks, earning him a spot on the 79 Ryder Cup team, where he contributed key point in foursomes play. His best finish in a major came at the 77 PGA Championship, where he tied for 7th. That is golfer number 2, Tommy Gardner. And finally, golfer number 3, J.C. Snead, nephew of Sam Snead, a steady performer on the PGA Tour during the 70s and 80s, earning 8 PGA Tour victories. Played in the Ryder Cup 3 times, 73, 75, 79, and delivered consistent contributions in team play. Snead's best finish in a major was a tie for 2nd at the 73 Masters. That is golfer number 3, J.C. Snead.
All right, so Tony, 1 point of clarification. Are the 2 people that are real automatically on the Ryder Cup team, meaning like we know who the real golfers are? This isn't a thing where like you're giving us 3 tour players, we got to figure out the 2 guys that played on the Ryder Cup? Or is it just one of these guys is a fake pro golfer and 2 are real pro golfers?
Correct.
Okay.
One is totally made up.
2.
Lock it.
Final answer?
Yep.
Yes, well done. Too
Nice.
easy? Too easy?
I was 2 years old at the time taking notes on that, 1978 run that got him in the 79 Ryder Cup, but I knew that was bullshit. Eat my cereal. Watching that.
Well, apparently it didn't matter, so I'll have to go deeper next time. 60s, 50s.
Yeah, I guess so. 70s was our wheelhouse.
Well, we'll see it in 2 more years, so that's cool. Just remember that.
Yeah, that's true.
24 months. Just remember it, 24 months.
Well done,
Mike,
boys.
Mike, quick 2. Just a quick 2.
Quick 2.
Easy. No big deal.
Making our way back to 18.
Yeah.
Love it. So what do we got, boys? We got Ryder Cup. Let's do it. Did you
I
guys
mean,
watch any practice rounds? See any coverage today?
I only saw Rory blade one into the stands, and then the fans immediately started chanting USA, USA.
Amazing.
So
So here were the
that
pairings that went out today. You had Fleetwood, Lowry, McIlroy, and Rose. Hogart, Hovland, McIntyre, Sepp Straka. That's funny. I thought Sepp Straka was on America. And the last one was that's great. And the last one was Aberg, Fitzpatrick, Hatton, and Rahm. So that was the Euro practice rounds today. And then America, you had Scotty, Henley, Harris English, and Morikawa, Young, Griffin, DeChambeau, and JT. Then you got Cantley, Shoffley, JJ, and Sam Burns. So that's your pods. You know, America's big on keeping the guys in pods and groups and playing with each other, and the pairings come out of those little practice round pods and things like that. So, any thoughts on the team overall? Maybe some potential pairings that you guys would like to see?
It's interesting they had the two rookies playing together today,
Mm-hmm.
Young and Griffin.
Yeah.
That'd be a good pairing to have. That's gonna go years and years, right?
Oh
Could be
yeah.
an investment type
Oh, if
pairing.
you're saying throw the two rookies out, don't even get them a veteran.
Yeah.
That'd be wild.
I was kind of thinking JT and Cam Young would be a pretty good team. Both dads are like PGA guys, like, just they both kind of Justin Thomas kind of get nuts, and Cam will just kind of cruise around and hopefully not snap a club. So
Or his putter.
you know,
Yeah, I think
uh,
I mean, if you look at President's Cup matches that just happened and prior pairings, I think we could probably say that Scheffler and Henley is probably like a slam dunk for Friday morning. I mean, they had a very good President's Cup record, which, you know, for America, if you're an American playing on the President's Cup and you don't have a good record, that's pretty poor. But like, I think Scheffler and Henley will probably be a good pairing. Um, Cantley and Shoffley, that's a rematch from the last Ryder Cup, I think, wasn't it? Weren't those
yep.
guys together? So I could see them trying to have some continuity there for sure. But then that would leave Burns and JJ together, right? So that would be kind of a
See, I kind of thought Harris English and JJ Spawn would play pretty well together,
yeah.
but they're not in pods, so it's like I mean I get it, but I just thought they were both kind of low key.
Would anybody even talk in that group?
That's what I
Between
mean.
those
Like they
two,
may
they would
just
just be like they'd have
they
to
may
come
just
up.
hit
They'd
it right
have to
down the middle of the they may just hit it right down the middle of the fairway and just bore the other team to death. They're like, who is this guy? Who are these guys? So
they'd have to come up with a hand signal system with their caddies so the caddies could tell the other team that's good. I don't even know if they talk that much. Be like, hey, blah, blah, blah.
I
Yeah,
mean, I
good. But no,
I
that would be a decent pairing, I think.
so we think Harris English and Colin Morikawa are going to go together, huh? So that leaves Ben Griffin and Bryson. What a treat that would be!
No, I think Ben Griffin goes with JT, and I think you have Cam Young and Bryson, just two bombers. That would if you're sticking with the pairings and we're only making the pairings off the practice rounds, I would go Cam Young and Bryson, and then I would go Ben Griffin and JT. So
Interesting. Okay.
I think Ben Griffin kind of has the same like attitude and frat boy mentality like JT and Jordan, and I think he kind of like gets into that whole like, hey, let's go hug and have fun, and
Sure.
you know, that type of thing.
Yeah. No, I feel that. Throw the
Yeah,
aviators on and just kind of cruise.
yeah.
I like that. I like that.
Get yourself some. Oh shit! I just forgot the name of it. Oh well, what were you saying, Tony? I forgot. I'll think of it.
Who would play with Morikawa then?
If you were gonna in that grouping, it was Scotty,
Harris
Russell,
English.
Harris English, and Morikawa.
Okay.
So if you even put them in a match, they're both playing so bad. Maybe you just leave them out, and they're just there to play. They might be just
Singles
there
and
to play singles. What's
I
the
mean, I, I'm a big fan of this Sam Burns. I mean, I guess JJ, but I figured Burns and Morikawa would go together.
yeah? I
the
could
Two
see.
best and the
cutters,
worst putter.
two cutters. Burns is rolling it good. Morikawa's, just out there. Like, you get him in a foursomes match, and Morikawa just stripes the daylights out of it, and Burns just hopes to God he makes some putts.
I remembered it. It's too late now. But
No, never.
JT and Ben Griffin both be wearing their Vineyard Vines hanging out. That's the one with the well, right? Yeah, they'd be
Oh
like,
yeah.
bro.
That
Boy, your
that is
Vineyard Vine
JT.
shorts are high and tight. Yeah, yours are too. Ooh. You got 6-inch inseam. Yeah, I got the 5. Leaving nothing to the imagination.
Oh my
Anyway,
lord.
I'm
Oh, do
getting
you
off topic.
do we what team do you think is gonna bring what team do you think is gonna bring some energy? Because Griffin and Scotty, I mean Henley and Scotty, no
Nope.
chance. Like I guess JT and Cam Young,
Yeah, I mean, half of that team.
and
I
then
think
Bryson and Griffin.
I think Bryson
Bryson.
and Cam Young, JT and Griffin, they'll bring the heat. JT will do what he does, hopefully not offend anybody, and then Bryson will be Bryson. He's there to be entertained and apparently just talk about his YouTube channel. Doesn't care about the team, so he's just there to get followers.
Yeah,
Doesn't really
he's gonna
care
be
about
walking away from the. Yeah, he's gonna be walking up the side, just high fiving all the fans, just
just
just leaving.
leaving,
Yeah,
just totally disrespecting everybody by engaging with the fans. It'll be totally weird to see
yeah,
it. Yeah,
yeah.
it'll
I
be
agree.
terrible.
Yeah,
Will
So I
they
think
need to bring the energy though? It's New York sports fans. Like it's gonna be on 10.
they
I
don't need
I
to, but they
just
want to just amp it up that extra level. I think. I don't know,
I
Duvall.
Yeah.
feel like I feel like when you're playing team golf and you're in something like that, yeah, there's a level of I'm gonna play my game and I'm gonna do my thing, but like, I mean, I don't know, maybe just me. I'd be amped. I would be just fist pumping the daylights out of it, putter in the air. I'd be yelling "Get naked" if I hit one right at the flag. I mean, just for sure, I would be amped up, 100%.
That's
So
fantastic.
maybe you got to put somebody that just is calm with me or something to try to bring it down. But I'd rather just be like chest bumping and like fist bumping the whole day. That's
Oh,
just me. But,
yeah, that's good. But Friday at 7 a.m., the first match, you've got 3 days ahead of you. Can you really just blow out an O-ring, fist bumping your way down number 2, and bring in the energy like to 10.5? And you've got
Yeah, you're gonna
16
be
no,
more.
spent.
And you got 18
that's
more in the
that's
afternoon. I mean, you got 36, 36, and 18. I think you gotta strategically place your enthusiasm.
bro. That's my mo. That's what I did every week when I was playing myself. So like, and then by like Friday afternoon, I'm like 14. I was just ready to crash.
Just spent.
So
Yeah.
yeah, just
Yeah, there
done. But
wasn't
I'm
enough
only
to
hitting
keep
like
it going.
I'm only hitting like half the shots. So like I can, you know what I mean? I got a little
Make it.
bit more
True.
energy.
True. Foursomes, yeah, you could do that. Oh my. Yeah,
So
that's kind of where I was thinking. I think in the morning on Friday, I think Harris English, Morikawa, JJ, and Burns, I think they all sit. That's who I think anyway.
who do you put
Is
out
there
on
any
one? Put Bryson out first match.
No, I think because I was reading a little bit before this, just to refresh my memory. John Rahm has gone out first for Europe in like the last few Ryder Cups and just absolutely curb stomp people. So Keegan, I think he's going to know that Rahm's going to go first, and I think he's going to put Scotty out versus Rahm to try to have mano a mano and try to negate that point. That would be my guess. So I think Scotty goes out first just because he's world number one. He's not going to have to amp anybody up because the New York fans are going to be foaming at the mouth at that point. So I think, they're going to come out and go for it. Because I think you go Rahm and Hatton, get the live connection going. That's a tough team, baby. That's a really tough team. I mean, if you go into Europe, I'll give you Europe's lineups, boys. What they had
Yeah, I
today.
was gonna say.
Now, I don't know if Europe follows the same philosophy America does, but you got to assume it's probably pretty close, right? So they had Fleetwood, Lowry, McIlroy, and Rose. They had Hogart, Hovland,
Who is the third name in that group?
Fleetwood, Lowry, McIlroy, and Rose.
Okay, just checking. I was just checking.
Oh, okay. Did I
New
say
guy.
it wrong?
Rookie? Was it a
McIlroy?
rookie? A rookie?
McIlroy. You know I'm not known for my English Duval. What the hell? So Hogart, Hovland, McIntyre, and Straka. Did I get through that one all right? And then your last
did well
group
there.
is Aberg, Fitzpatrick, Hatton, and Rahm. So I think you immediately just go Rahm and Hatton until somebody beats them. But what's interesting in this, Rory and Fitzpatrick have been teamed up nonstop, and they're in different groups. So that was interesting to me that you get Fitzpatrick and Rory if you're going to separate that, because they've had some pretty good luck at the Ryder Cups together.
Yeah, but they've got to go McIlroy and Shane Lowry, right? They won the team event in whatchamacallit last year, and
yeah, but let's be honest, Lowry he hopped on the back and just rode that horse. I mean, Lowry's been out of form. He's been out of form. He has not been in form at the end of the year. He's actually might be a liability for Europe. If America was going to win this match, it's Luke Donald putting too much faith in Shane Lowry and throwing him out there too many times. That's my take, anyway. Wow. I think he might be a liability for Europe this year. But that might be why they're hiding him up there with McIlroy.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to go the opposite way on that. I'm going to say that he is absolutely going to be dialed to play at Bethpage in front of the U.S. fans and just light up the week. That's what I think. Especially if he's playing with his boy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Especially if he's playing with his boy.
He played well at the Tour Championship, and I don't know, there's been a Euro Tour event, I think, since then, but I don't think he played in the Pro Tour.
No. I don't know if he played at I don't even know if he played at Wentworth or whatever. I'd have to look that up.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he finished third approach to the green strokes gained. That's firing some pretty good shots. But that's season long, so I don't know. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think these teams may change a little bit depending on the 4-ball or the foursome, right? So
I was gonna say, do you guys put any credence to the ball thing?
I do, and it's on my phone, and I can't bring it up, and I wanted it. I had all the ball types for every player, and I might be able to get it without losing the whole podcast, but I had the whole rundown, and I thought that would play into it as well for the foursomes matches, right? With the alternate shot, you'd want guys together that play the ball and things like that. So maybe that's where they have. I think at that point you get somebody like Rory and Fleetwood together. I think that's a good 4-ball. I think that's better than Rory and Shane. Shane and Rory might be good for the 4-ball versus the foursomes.
I've got it here if you want it.
The ball types? Yeah, I think there was actually Trixons on there. Most of them were
there's
Titleist.
Not a lot of. Yeah.
There's a Max Fly dude.
So people playing the Pro V1, just the standard Pro V1, is Scotty Scheffler, Harris English. And that's it for America. Robert McIntyre for Europe. Victor Hovland for Europe as well. Then the Pro V1X is Henley, Thomas, Cantlay. And then for Europe, Rose, Hatton, Alberg, and Fitzpatrick. And then you got all kinds of, JJ's playing the Shrixon, Z-Star Diamond. Shoffley's on the Chrome Tour. Bryson's got the Pro V1X double dot prototype.
Wow.
Morikawa's the TP5X. Obviously, Ben Griffin, like you said, is the Max Fly Tour X. Cam Young is also playing the double dot, so that's interesting.
Ooh, so him and Bryson
and then
lock that in.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And Burns playing the Chrome Tour X. And then for Europe, Rory's got the TP5, the regular. Fleetwood's got the 5X. Højgaard with the Chrome Tour X. Lowry, Shrixon, Z-Star XV. Rahm has the Chrome Tour X. Straka, Z-Star XV. So maybe Straka and Lowry at some point. That could be interesting.
Count that as a point.
That could be a easy dub for the Americans there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Respect whatsoever.
I mean, that's an array of golf balls that they're playing.
It is, yeah.
That's interesting.
But
Sam Burns is a Callaway guy. I didn't know that about him.
Yeah.
He would not have been a captain's pick for me then.
So does that matter?
The ball? It's probably the most important piece of equipment that these guys play is the ball. Knowing spin rates for their driver, irons around the greens. Unless these guys all get the same type of ball and they get a different stamp on it at the tour level, but I don't think so because Bryson's doing his. I mean, they all got different stuff.
Bro, it's gonna take 4 hours on the range for those guys to have dialed on a new ball, how far it goes, and a couple of pitches around the green with the light scope. And they'll know exactly.
You can do that, but you miss a green around Bethpage and you're in the rough, and now you're expecting the ball to play one way coming out of the rough, and it could be 1,000 RPMs different, and it'd be a totally different outcome. It'd be the difference of being 2 feet versus 7 feet from the hole on a chip shot because it knuckles out of there.
If it's windy and they're trying to flight it,
yep,
it comes out of a different window.
Yep.
Yeah,
it's definitely the most
important
part of the.
Do they leave Ben Griffin out of foursomes just for that reason?
Or they just say you can't play the max fly ball? You got to believe that's part of these practice rounds and what they're doing, right? They're going out, and if they're in these pods, they're like, all right. They probably already know who's playing with who, or they probably already know the possibility of the 2 different people you'll play with. Like, okay, Scotty, you're going to play with Henley the whole time. Great. Bryson, you could have Cam Young or Griffin. So they may have like just 2 guys and then you just sync up your balls.
Yeah, but are we really saying that Bryson's not going to be playing with his own balls this whole week? Like, let's call a spade here. This guy's going to have his ball and that's it.
Yeah, I think he's going to play
probably
all long. And then he's going to have to play with Cam Young's balls whenever they do the foursome. So they're going to be playing with each other's balls the whole weekend at the Ryder Cup.
They're playing with the same one though. So this has gotten out of hand. This has gotten out of hand. Jesus. Unbelievable.
Adults, by the way.
We'll have to just censor Mike. Jesus,
Unbelievable,
All
really.
right. I hope. Oh, nice hat, bud. Good change. Nice
Yeah,
change.
yeah, I did that just to change hat. Yeah,
Yeah.
I
Tony,
didn't hear
where's
what.
your Euro hat?
I know. I need my blue stars and stripes. Oh, dude, you know what? Too, I used to have a Euro polo, but I got rid of it because I did like a Ryder Cup thing with some buddies a couple years ago.
Yeah,
Damn, I wish I
you were
still
on the
had
Euro
that.
team for sure.
Oh yeah, we took it down too.
Yeah.
Um,
How much did you before we get too far into this, how much did you end up budgeting to throw on
well,
Europe this year? What
let's just say I had to reload the account.
all right.
I'll just
Understandable.
put that out there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
After all those
yeah.
whiffs on Thursday after a couple of cocktails, you had to reload the account.
Sure, it probably has more to do with my bad football bets than anything.
Yeah. Well, you might be
Oh,
adding
that's
back golf
fantastic.
bets too, so we'll see.
It's
Unreal.
all
All
right.
right, boys. So pairings.
Has it
Yeah.
has
What's that?
anybody seen the setup? Have they
Nothing.
talked? Have you heard anything about the
Uh,
setup?
but
I couldn't.
No.
no.
I couldn't read it on the prompter today on the closed captioning. I couldn't read it. I struggle. Um, and they had they were kind of talking about a couple of the holes out there. It looks pretty lush, man. It is super dark green off the fairway. That's all I gotta say. So, I
In
mean,
my opinion, I haven't seen it, but I think, like we talked about before, previously, and a few weeks ago, is America needs to set that up U.S. Open style and just punish them. Nobody, they set that bad boy up like Oak Hill. Maybe not as penal in the rough, but still make Europe try to get their way around, make the greens super fast. So they're not putting on nines like they do over across the pond. It's their big advantage, I think, anyway. Cut it
Yeah, I
in,
think
cut the fairways in where
I would assume that's how they do it. But
expand the fairway
wouldn't
out
you
of
say that?
320.
Wouldn't you say America has more of the bomber team than Europe?
Correct. That's why I was trying to, I was
yeah,
doing this.
yeah.
I was trying to explain like America knowing who's over there. Besides Rory and Rom, those two dudes are deep. But let's say you got,
Yeah.
where's the names? You got, hang on, I got names. You got Scotty, I'll go Scotty, Cam Young, Bryson DeChambeau. Talking to a guy Saturday, he said Ben Griffin is sneaky long.
He is.
JJ Spawn hits it deep. So you got like 5 or 6
What?
guys. If they can carry it, if they can get
Who is
out
that
there,
guy?
hit it like 320. If they could hit it 320, and at Bethpage, if they open the fairways up, but tighten it down, because they have all that luxury of designing the way they want the rough to play. So if they want to open it up at
It's
320
supposed
plus, they could
it's
do that and
supposed to
narrow it up.
dump there Thursday. It's
Is
supposed
it?
to dump.
That's
So
great.
now, just another situation for Rory. Jeez, here we go.
Ooh, so here you
Well,
go,
that's
boy.
2-0 Thursday.
It dumps Thursday. Do they play ball in hand on Friday? Or do they let Ryder Cup
No, mud
matches
ball galore.
balls? Mud ball Ryder
No,
Cup?
mud ball galore.
Oh, the media just have a field
Yeah,
day
just
with
for
it.
Tony. Just for Tony. Just so Tony has
Well,
something to talk about.
you know who gets to decide that, right?
Keegan.
I don't think so.
Who?
I assume it's the PGA of America.
Oh boy. They haven't made a good decision in years.
That's what I mean. They're definitely playing the ball down, dude.
I mean, oh my lord. Unbelievable. Who's the
Right?
Oh man, they probably brought it. Yeah, they're playing it down for sure. They're playing it down for sure.
Yeah.
Your
Well,
favorite
hey,
course setups from PGA championships
Hey,
in the
that's the way it
past.
works. That's the way it works. Did you guys see? I saw a funny thing. I don't know if it's real or not. I'm assuming it is. That the USA clothing has a silhouette golfer on the
yes,
front, and it mirrors Rory McIlroy's follow through. What are
Yes,
they
I was gonna
thinking? And
bring that up.
how can they do that?
maybe they just
Someone,
thought he was a U.S. guy, like you thought Sepp was. I don't. I mean, maybe.
Happen, or like Minwoo Lee or whatever that guy's name was. I just you hard time
Yeah,
hard
I
time
mean,
realizing nationalities. Yeah, that
I
was
was
who
gonna
was it?
bring that up. Yeah, Ralph Lauren, yeah.
Ralph Lauren. Yeah, they don't
like
even know what golf is.
what are we doing? What? Like, whatever, whatever. I'm disappointed. Disappointed. It,
Uh, well,
I saw
well, you were
this, and
gonna
it's an exact silhouette of him. Like
yes,
it has the long right leg when he follows through, and like all it's
the club goes right through his shoulder blades. Yeah,
Did they take
yeah.
it down? I'm trying to find it.
Nah, they're probably selling it still. You
maybe
want to
it's
talk
like
about a
It's so
Freudian slip?
funny.
yeah,
Yeah,
they did it in bulk. I was gonna say maybe they do it like the Super Bowl losing team where they ship it over to the Sudan or somewhere in Africa and clothe a bunch of underprivileged people like they do with the Super
Yeah,
Bowl losing.
wow.
Send them to somewhere they don't even
yeah.
know what
That's
football
about
is.
where it should.
That's too funny, man.
That's where Rory's stuff should be.
Yeah,
So,
I could
anyways,
see a case for Wyndham Clark, but yeah, that's
he's not even
definitely
on the team.
I know.
the team.
Either way, it's a blunder.
Yeah, it's a
I
big
mean,
blunder. Wouldn't be a Ryder Cup without a USA blunder. Sort of like Keegan not picking himself, but that happens too.
well,
Um,
and remember when they you remember when they had the rain gear, like a few Ryder comes back that was just soaking through. There was, it was it
yes, I think
was
it was
just
zero
like
restrictions
these
and
guys are
just
out there
stuff.
with rain gear on. They're carrying 7 pounds of just water weight while they're trying
Yeah,
to play the Ryder
the
Cup.
seams they just filled up. Yeah, they're just poking holes in the bottom
Yeah,
to let the water out.
yeah.
Yeah, there's so a couple guys took the ring gear off.
Oh,
Said I'm getting more wet with it on than I am with it off. Yeah, it's just what a travesty. Yeah, cross the
Yeah,
T's, dot the
you
I's.
can't buy this shirt anymore. They took it off.
Oh, did they?
oh
How
man.
funny is that?
Did it sell
I
out
mean,
or
you
they
could
just took
buy
it
it
off?
from somewhere else, like eBay or some like sketchy,
Mm,
but it's not on the merch Ryder Cup website. That's for sure.
I
that's
mean, I
fantastic.
hope it's down. I,
Ralph Lauren just had to eat
Yeah,
that one.
that's great. Can you imagine a
wow,
T-shirt for $65? First of all, good lord.
Is that what it was?
$65.
Yeah, for a T-shirt
It was
with
probably
Rory on it.
the finest.
Well, they gotta pay Rory.
Yeah, they got to get the logo licensing over to
Ralph,
Rory for. That's
Name,
unreal.
image, likeness.
wow,
What else?
wow.
You guys see?
That guy's fired. Whoever set that up is fired. You're fired.
He's definitely not going to play golf. I guarantee you that.
Did you
Wow.
guys see
Wow.
Bryson or Brandel Chambly's comments? I think maybe Tony, you sent that to us, or Andy did. Somebody sent that in a group chat about him talking about Bryson and his intentions. Any comments on that?
I am. Oh, I got a lot of comments, but they're not about that. They're just purely about Brandel Chambly, and we're a family-friendly show around here, so I'm not allowed to say anything.
Well, you can say whatever you want.
Yeah, Tony
You
has
got
the
an
edit
edit
button.
button. Don't worry.
Man, you know, this guy has he said anything about John Rahm or Hatton?
Not that
Like,
I've heard, but
I
haven't listened.
I haven't heard any negativity about John Rahm. It's like it's like I know Bryson's Bryson. I totally get it. But man, Brandel just Brandel just starts spewing things, and I'm not even sure. Like when he goes back, does he just kind of sit there and be like, "This made zero sense"? Does somebody tap him on the shoulder and just be like, "You just said this live on air"? Is this are you serious? I mean, he's saying that there's bots
Yeah, that's
that are
hilarious.
viewing all of Bryson's views. Like what YouTube golf is like one of the biggest YouTube golf is one of the biggest things going right now, and Bryson is one of the biggest names in golf. Like, throw those two
Mm.
together, and it's bound to be just huge. So, like, get the stick out of your ass. Like, take your petty bullshit and move it away from Bryson in a Ryder Cup situation. Like, the dude bleeds. Like, all he does is want to win, and all he does is like want to represent the U.S. and like, nobody speaks poorly of him anymore. Not even his brother Brooks. Like they don't even fight or anything anymore. They're best friends. So I that's it.
What are we
I'm
doing
I'm
here?
out. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm out. I'm
No.
out.
No, but I hear
Yeah,
you.
he's definitely of the like philosophy of I'm just gonna create my own reality here, and what I think is happening is gonna be what's happening. And yeah, the whole bot thing, it's like, bro, you can't be more disconnected from what's happening. But that's just classic, like the status quo won't change, and he's just a little out of touch for sure, for sure. I
Uh,
don't disagree that his Bryson kind of he he is getting back to that annoying, um what got him in that place in the first place, where he just kind of he doesn't get it, you know. And what annoyed Brooks, I think, was just like his over the top, like, personality is just a little much. It's just a little much, bro. Like, you can
Well,
take it down a couple notches. Um, I don't disagree with that, but yeah, I mean,
I've got nothing. I've got nothing against people with big personalities and
no,
boisterous and all that
it's
stuff.
not that he's big personality. It's just that he just has a very unlikable way about talking about himself, I think.
All
Which,
right. I don't know. I mean,
hmm.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a Bryson fan. He was definitely weird back in the day. Like now I just think that I don't know. He kind of embraces what's going on and just kind of does what he does. I feel like Brandel's almost trying to cause chaos in the US. Like it's almost like he's trying to just break everything apart, and it's just I feel like that's just the guy is. He really didn't do anything when he played. He really like he kind of just he fizzled out, and now he's able to kind of still be on the spotlight and give his expertise in the game of golf, which I'm not taking away that he doesn't have that. Like I think that he is, extremely intelligent when it comes to what's going on in the golf world and historically and a lot of the quirks that go with playing professional golf. I mean, he's just calling a guy out that everybody else on the Ryder Cup team is just like this guy like bleeds playing and
Mm.
wants to just like this is like his spotlight. This is like somebody said something about Gladiator today. Like I mean, I could see Bryson playing that role for sure. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I yeah.
he, Brandel to me just does it for clicks. He's not dumb. He knows what he's saying. It's calculated. He knows what buttons it's going to push, where it's going to push. So for like what you're saying, where it's he's trying to cause chaos, maybe, but I think he's going to move the needle to get ratings, get himself clicks. no news is bad news. Hey, listen to what Brandel said this time. It worked for Skip Bayless. It worked for Stephen A. It worked for all these, slapstick announcers that are experts and stuff like that. And then Bryson, you said, like, I don't think it was that Bryson changed who he was. I think Bryson's the same dude. I think the only thing that happened when Bryson, quote unquote, annoyed people to where now he doesn't annoy people is I think his social media, he started to reveal himself in a way where people understood why he was acting the way he was acting. Like when you watch a clip it from some news channel or golf channel, they'd be like, Bryson's dunking his balls in salt water, and everybody's like, "Oh, what a clown!" But then you like listen to his YouTube channel, and he explains it in the philosophy and the whole thing. You're like, "Oh, well, that's actually pretty cool." So, like, I don't think he's changed at all. I think it's just the access to him is much more, and people are now understanding his personality more, as opposed to he was somebody annoying and he changed the way he handled himself. Because I don't think he's actually changed himself. If anything, I
Yeah,
think he's
you
just
get more of an in-depth look.
yeah, and you get to
Yeah,
look behind the curtain.
yeah.
It's unfiltered. It's not what Golf Channel or NBC or CBS, because we know they tell the whole story all the time. It's not just what they want to show you. You get to see it unfiltered through his eyes. You know what I mean? So they're not
Yeah.
going that way. But that's kind of my take on
I
Bryson.
don't
I
know,
think he's
man.
a good dude. He's a good dude. I think it's just one of
Tony
those things
Rifle,
you
what do you
like.
got?
Well, he doesn't like him. It's okay. Not everybody
Yeah,
has
I
to like
mean,
him.
it's yeah, for sure. There you go. I don't care for his personality.
Yeah,
That's just
I get
is
it.
what it is. I respect his science and all that, and the work he puts in, and how he's kind of paved the way for a new era of power golf and that kind of thing. And um, I respect that he's not afraid to do things different, but I definitely wouldn't want to go out for a beer with that guy. Just
Wow.
I just put it that plainly.
Wow, that's fantastic.
And listen
That's
to him tell me about his stats and all that. And
But I don't think he's really like that.
good in that.
We all know people that are like that. At the end of the day, I don't think he's like that unless you ask. Like if you're going to go out for a beer with him, I don't know. I just take it as a guy. He's going to try to find out more about you than he is going to talk about himself unless you're going to start asking him.
Agree to disagree, I guess.
All right. You got it. Well, boys, we don't have to stop Ryder Cup talk. We can keep it flowing. But I got on DraftKings and I found some prop bets and some odds and all sorts of good stuff. So why don't, even though we don't have you can't pick who's beating who because we don't have the lineups and all that stuff, but we could have some fun with some prop bets and then get down to our winners, which I think is probably no secret across the board with all three of us. But we'll put them on pen and paper just for the record. So let's go. Let's go. First up, the rookie. There's 5 rookies in this Ryder Cup. You ready? I'm going to give them to you. Henley, Young, Griffin, JJ, and from Team Europe is Rasmus Hogart. Which rookie will earn the most points? And I gave them to you in the order that they were favored. Henley, obviously, because he's probably going to be tagged up with Scotty all week, right? And then Cam Young is plus 250. Griffin is 330. JJ's 425. And Rasmus is 750, plus 750. So any thoughts? Who should we have? Oh, Andy. Andy's in last place. We'll have him go first. How about that?
Oh, I got a suggestion for a punishment today,
Oh, nice. Let's go. What
and
do
it
we got?
was you have to remake Travis Kelsey's photo shoot from like whatever it was, GQ or whatever photo shoot it was. It is the most insane photo shoot, and he looks ridiculous.
Why?
Chat
What's he wearing?
Oh,
photo shoot.
what it?
Look it up.
What isn't he wearing? He's wearing the most ridiculous stuff. He's got the shirt flop like just flared open, which I'm a big fan of. I'm not gonna lie,
Yeah.
I like that too. But yeah, it's some pretty wild stuff. I'd be in to take a gander at that possibility. So,
Ooh, I like one.
anyways, I will. I'm trying to figure out who's gonna play the most, and I kind of feel like Henley's going to be one of them that's going to play a lot. And then probably Griffin. So
Out of
I'm
the
actually
five,
going
I'd agree with that.
I'm going to actually go with Griffin.
All right.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Griffin.
Most points, Griffin. I'm going to rip it right off. I'm going to go Cam Young. I think Cam just dominates this as a rookie. I think we'll be talking a lot about Cam Young afterwards. He's coming in hot, good form, hold or has held the course record at the black course. Beth paid
And
for.
he's like playing a home game.
Yeah.
Talk about like playing the Ryder Cup at home. Wow, what a treat!
Nice.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Tony, do you like any of those guys?
Well,
Most points.
I did like Cam Young. I was gonna take Cam Young, but just for our fun little, I guess I'll take Henley.
All right.
Shocker.
I mean, if you guys want to lay him out there for me.
My lord. Who did Scotty Scheffler play with when he got romped 9-8 or whatever it was a couple years ago?
I can look it up while you go to the next one.
Yeah, I'm not sure. All right, next one we got is out of everybody, who's going to have the most points in the Ryder Cup earned as an individual, team or individual. So you got Scotty leads the way at plus 300, Rory's plus 600, Bryson's 850, Rahm is 900, Fleetwood 950, and Xander 1500, and everybody else is right down the list. So this is most points earned either as a team or individual in the Ryder Cup.
Man, that's so tough. I want to say Justin Rose, but I don't know how much he's going to play.
No, that's the mystery of it.
It was Brooks Koepka, by the way, that Scheffler played with.
Brooks.
Oh,
Scheffler,
yeah.
Brooks.
They got
that right. By like Aberg and somebody else, Aberg.
Yeah.
Just robbed.
Hovland and Auberg.
Yeah, I mean, how do those guys not play together again? That's
Hovland got it rocked. Hovland and Auberg, yeah, that's going to be a pairing for sure.
I mean,
Europe doesn't stray too far from its pairings. I mean, I think if you just look up their pairings for the last 2 years, or the last 2 Ryder Cups, you'll pretty much know what they're doing, except for what they do with Hogard, and does he even play.
Do we have anybody on this year's Ryder Cup that's just going to give Tommy Fleetwood like 4 or 5 footers, or is that just Fowler? I'm like maybe JT. I don't know.
Maybe Morikawa in hopes that he gets a little couple back. Scratch my back, scratch yours.
Yeah. I wouldn't give Morikawa a putt inside of the grip. I'm gonna go with Tyrrell Hatton.
I like it. Really like that one. He's going to win his individual match. He's probably going to win at least 2 points with Rahm. Yeah, I like that. 3 points.
Probably goes 4-0-1.
Mm-hmm.
He just goes 4.5 and just sails off, goes back, and Liv gives him like a $20 million bonus, and just whatever.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Bryson. Gonna have the most points.
Wow.
He's gonna call up Brando. He's gonna join Brando on the set to talk a little
Man.
golf.
Oh man.
Team USA
Oh man.
in most
That would
points.
be fantastic.
It would be
You know
great.
what? He should invite Brandel to his big ass house in Texas, and they can hit some pitches and putts and just chatter a little bit about,
Yeah.
what the views are. Maybe they could video it, put it on YouTube.
A break
And
50 with Brandel.
oh my God, break 50 with Brandel. That would be great. Oh man.
Just bury the hatchet.
My God. YouTube would break.
You know the funny part is, no one would watch that.
I know.
No one would watch that.
I know.
Yeah.
Well, what if Bryson
except for us sickos?
What if Bryson just like curb stomped him on 15 or something?
Well, I will save this conversation and go with Rory McIlroy.
Wow.
Oh, you didn't go with Scotty?
I know he didn't go with Scotty. Well, he figures
you
Europe's
want to pick
win.
a guy from the team that's going to get the most points.
Yes,
you know,
true. Touche, good play.
Well, that's a good segue. Let's go right into it. So, Tony, we all know you're taking Europe, right?
Chalk it up.
We're marking Tony down for Europe. So this is going to be a 3-part pick. And Tony, you're leading off. So you got Team Europe, the margin of victory, and the correct score. So those will kind of go together. So if you think it's going to be 20-8, then obviously your margin of victory is 12. So I guess if you just give the score, your winning score, and then the margin of victory will fill itself in.
I'm going to go 18-10.
My Lord, man. Are you?
8-shot victory. I mean, you may want to just get on DraftKings and play that bet. There's exact odds, and I think it'd be plus 5,000 on both of those. So go put $5.
Sure would.
Yeah, it'll make your Ryder Cup weekend. Duval, what do you got? What team is going to win this week?
I'm going to take the U.S.
What do you think for a score?
I think it's going to be 15-13.
Wow.
Come down right to the wire. Colin's going to need to make some putts.
Yeah. No, Colin's going to be part of that. We just send him out. We send him out late. Well, we send him out middle of the pack. We know he's not going to make anything when it's needed. So we just kind of let him. We just sandwich everybody else in that matters around him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And maybe he just doesn't hurt anybody on the way in.
Yeah. Just.
All right, gentlemen. I'm wearing the USA lid. I talked a lot of Europe. But I'm going to stick with my original pick from a few episodes ago. I'm going 14-14, the tie, and Europe retains the cup.
Wow. And you think, wait, are you taking USA? Oh, God, you can't even take either one. You're saying that
Europe retains the cup on the tie, 14-14.
So you're taking Europe.
That's got to be pretty good odds there, too. Not quite my 5,000, but.
It is USA is minus 150, Europe is plus 170, and the tie is plus 1,000 right now.
Dude.
What is the 10-day? Tony.
That's crazy.
Pull it up. I'm in Florida. I can't get on there.
What do you need?
Go pull up what yours is.
Oh, okay.
10-8 or 18-10. I want to know what his odds are.
Oh, for 18-10 is the winning score? I don't even know if it's that high. I don't know. They'd had a bunch of scenarios. So it's probably on there.
Yeah, it's on there. 1810 is plus 2200.
No, it's not as much
Okay.
as I thought. I mean, the last Ryder Cup was
Vegas.
19.9, wasn't it?
I don't know. I could look that up as well.
Was it that bad?
I thought it was last time Europe won. They came out racing and they just crushed 19.9.
No, 16.5, 11.5.
You know, this might be one of those bet all the scores situations right here. I'm seeing every score prediction is plus at least 1,000. But they don't have all the scores.
I was going to say you could take 9 scores then, right, and still make money.
Well, yeah, but you gotta get the winner right. Sorry. I was looking at the USA 18-10. Europe 18-10 is only plus 1,700.
Oh, wow.
Oh my God. So everybody, I thought US was the favorite.
Yeah, this none of this really adds up. Some algorithm got messed up on this. That's crazy.
It is weird.
I got a hard time believing DraftKings algorithm messed up. That's a
Whoever
lot
made
of
that Rory McIlroy t-shirt must be doing the odds for.
yeah. What's going on? Guys moonlighting algorithms for DraftKings.
Unless they think that USA winning is going to be close. But if
True.
Europe wins, it'll be a blowout. Like Europe's not going to win a close Ryder Cup, but America will.
So
Europe
what
only
was
wins a landslide.
your score prediction was what, Mike?
Tied.
Tie. So
14.
that's plus 1,100.
Mm-hmm.
And then yours, Andy?
He had 15,
15, 13?
15, 13.
Which that's plus 1,000.
Jeez.
So
What's the highest one? If you just scan
the
through it
highest
real quick
one
without
is Europe 17.5 to 10.5 plus 3,500.
Oh wow.
I mean, that was pretty close. I mean,
How could 18 to 10 be lower odds than 17.5 to 10.5?
I'm thinking it has something to do with the team matches and the points and how you get to it. Because if there's 8 points, there's 16 points in team matches, right?
Yeah.
So if they split those, that's 8-8, and then 8. Then you need 9.5 points out of 12 matches to get 17.5. That seems kind of odd.
It's just like a weird number to get to.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
Is that your last? Is that your last one, Mike?
That was it. Yeah, that's all I got.
Yeah.
That is all I got, boys.
It's good stuff.
It's going to be interesting.
Yeah, there are
I'm
a
not
ton
watching
of.
the openings.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'm not watching the opening ceremony tomorrow.
No, is that when it is? Is that tomorrow
Yeah,
night?
they moved.
Dog and pony show out on stage and wave and
Yeah,
say we
they
hope
moved
it's
it up because of bad weather. Yeah, they moved it up. So
I got you.
I'm out.
I,
I don't need to see that.
yeah, me either. I'll wait for Brandel to explain it to me.
Yeah. I'm gonna catch some Instagram highlights and
Yeah.
take a gander, see how everybody looks, what some of the attire is. Catch a little bit of the attire on the Instagram, and we'll be good to go. See
Yeah,
what
we
the
know.
boys are wearing. See what the boys are wearing. You know.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we'll see.
Wink.
We'll see. Love me a good suit. You know.
Hell yeah. Well, either way, it should be great TV. I mean, I think Saturday, if you're a sports fan, you could wake up 7 a.m. Ryder Cup, then what again, a 12:30 Ryder Cup. Then you got college football, bunch of matchups. Then you got the Penn State whiteout game at 7:30. Just ship it. all day long.
I mean, Saturday.
Long.
I asked the fan. We're supposed to do something for the Bills game on Sunday. I said, why are we not having an all day rager on
Yeah,
Saturday? And no, Sunday you just kick back, watch some Ryder Cup, watch some football. But Saturday,
yeah, the Bills
wow,
Sunday's going to be a joke. They play the Saints. I think they're like 15.5-point favorites. I mean, that game's going to be over
yeah,
halftime, if that.
yeah. I
That's
mean, what are we
just gonna be
doing?
I wouldn't plan anything around the
Yeah,
Bills Sunday.
yeah. I'm
Other than
pushing hard for a Saturday, big day, big
there you go.
Saturday.
Yeah, if not, Sunday's a Bloody Mary and a nap,
Oof,
and then see if the
yeah,
Ryder Cup's even competitive by that point.
yeah.
We'll see what happens. Well, storylines. Did Keegan make the right call? Not playing himself. Rookies
Absolutely not.
everywhere. Course setup. A lot of good stuff to play out. We'll see what happens this week, boys.
I cannot wait to see this golf course. Boys, what a treat.
What a treat.
Hey,
Always.
gents, listen. Cheers.
Cheers.
I try. But even on my best